Thank you,
Yeah.
mate. Yeah, thank you. Both of us rocking the Barry hats, and with good reason because today's ad is, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure,
really?
is a Barry ad. Like this is, yeah. So this is. I've seen Barry speak about it on Twitter. An advert template like this is in his expert
Ooh.
pack for Creative OS. Go pick it up if you can. So quite literally, you can watch this ad. You can watch this video today, and you can go and make this ad
I love
afterwards
that.
with
We'll
Creative
make sure to
OS.
drop a link down to Barry's
So
Creative OS in the comment section here because that's what I'm talking about, man. Like
yeah,
value in action and
big
highlighting our
time.
buddy.
Yeah, this is synergy.
Synergy.
Everything's
Oh
coming
yeah,
together.
that is 80s business
This is it.
word 101 right there.
This is 80s business synergy. It's
Oh, I
exactly
gotta
what it
go
is.
watch
Yeah.
Secret of My Success. Big fan. If you've ever seen that movie, drop down below what your favorite parts are. But like, love that movie. All right, Fraser. Walk us through this, man. Show us what we got here. Let's
Okay.
see it.
Okay, so this is an ad from Oyo. Great company, female founder led, brilliant brand. The girls that run this are sisters, saw a problem, decided to make the solution for it. Essentially, this is just so you know what the product is, so we go into it. If you are, a female, you shave in your intimate bikini areas, you get, ingrown hairs, shaver burn, all that stuff. This fixes that. Okay, so go into it knowing that, and now you actually see it and you read it. This made her insecurities clear up in 30 days. I feel sexier in lingerie now. That ad, that copy, that the image, everything is perfect for the consumer, especially as we approach Valentine's Day. Let's
Oh
go into it
yeah.
with that in mind as well, because like we're in that season now, and man, it's just a fantastic ad. This, like, I'm sure a lot of you are very familiar with this template of ad. It's basically this like viral news that you see everyone make now, Lad Bible, all these like viral Facebook news pages use this template, which is headline, logo, and then relating image, and then like a highlight zoom in version of whatever the related image is. And they've used this perfectly. They have a UGC image, which is a girl looking great, and then which is like it's taken perfectly, like it's just the right amount of grainy and lo-fi and looks a little bit like ass, that you kind of feel that it's organic enough and that it could be
Mm-hmm.
taken from like a news article. And then you highlight the product so you know that it's a product and not some like sketchy porn ad. And then you also have this like great quote which is in red, which is so apparent for like Valentine's Day. And then you've even put like a time in it, right? So people know that if they buy this today, in 30 days time, they are going to feel great. And I just think this is such a brilliant way to use this format of ads. And I think, honestly, I think it's so great. I saw this and I saw my Barry cap and I was like,
I,
this is it.
I love
This is the
it.
one.
Yeah,
They've done it.
it's 100%. I think you're dead on with that. Like, I love how you broke this down because to me, like, I could see this coming across the board in a boardroom, and believe it or not, I've been in boardrooms. It was funny. I was reconnected with an old coworker, this guy Hove, and he was talking to your buddy Chase about some CRO stuff, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Hove and I used to work together. He could tell you stories about me
Mhm.
bringing my dog to work and walking around barefoot and yelling at people." And he's like, "Yeah, we had good times." And by that, he's being very polite. He got the office on the other side of the building. I feel like specifically to be as far away and shut the door. Um, but I can feel like the boardroom meetings that we would have with this ad immediately. Like I'm coming at this, or let me play the role of like the brand or the performance marketer coming at it. Like the picture of the product doesn't look. That's not like top tier photography, right? Like I got like
Yeah.
the I can see the lighting. Like it doesn't feel like, oh, that's an elite style picture. And then the actual background image itself feels
Yeah.
like stock footage of something against a background where it's clearly not the same. And then the brand name is really low, and I don't have any idea what the product is. And it's like, here's this little thing, we're making a claim. Like there's all of these things that feel like it would raise so many red flags, but I feel like
Oh, big time,
to
yeah.
channel our man Barry, that's part of why it's so good. And that if I'm seeing this,
Mhm.
I'm not looking at this as like, I don't need to look at this product and this ad. Like, I think there's a filter of like, we need to have this quality because of X, Y, and Z. Like, if I'm looking at this, my opinion is this product
Yeah,
probably does exactly what it says it's going to do, or it's going to be cheap enough that I don't care, but I'm willing to give it a shot.
yeah,
And
yeah,
sale made.
yeah, and that's what an advert like this does, right? That's why, it's and this is where brand and performance marketing always have the same arguments all the time. This wouldn't get past a brand team, like how many times have, the amount of times that I've worked with clients and the brand team get involved and then you're like, oh great. Like, and I'm sure that every performance marketer has felt that. And the brand team do a great job, but also sometimes they don't quite understand performance marketing, and there's no way they let something like this pass. But that's why I love this movement in D2C, which is like founder led brands that are performance marketers that just want to get stuff out, and they want to make some sales, and they want to build a cool brand, and they'll think about all the other stuff afterwards. And that is exactly where this ad creative comes from, is that idea. And I think that if you have the opportunity to do this kind of stuff, if you have the right leadership in place, or you are the leadership, you need to do stuff like this, because this is what moves the needle. Like, an ad that you've spent, $5,000 on because you had to get 3D renders of things done